Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. Well, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. At their own 18-yard line.
Hey, check that, street. Here we go, check, hurt, 70 Timberwolf, check smash.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Tag! 18 Cardinal. Go check. Rig it. Steady.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he gets this up past the 30.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
The 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. With Lion. Street.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing up field to make the tackle for loss. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Off the play fake, Daniels. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Donovan Ezeraku in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. Fielded at the 33. That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. At their own 41-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Milton. Drops it to Blue, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Seven Pirates. 70 Rangers. Trap 60.
Milton. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
They go again with Blue. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Flush to his right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Open man is Noah Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
60 by 6. Go, Reed. Go.
He'll keep it himself. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second and goal from the one.
Ready? 18, run with Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to third and goal.
Come on, set. Hey, Bronco 80. Check, Bobcat. Go.
Daniels looking to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Gay's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on fourth and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
They'll try and run again with Blue. Getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
19 Lions. Let's go now. Panther Street. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Now Milton. And the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Mustang 19.
To throw, it's Milton. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. 60 Vices, check, Bobcat, check, 19 Lions. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Commanders 10, Cowboys 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're starting to put some space here. In the first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here.
At the 38-yard line.
On the set. Bronco 80. Ready? 65 catch. 65 catch. Get it?
To throw is Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Milton. Looking deep downfield. Man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing now is Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 9.
18 Rattler. Here we go. Start.
Here's Daniels. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice game. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Noah Brown, 28 yards. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Here's Milton now to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing is Milton. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to try and go deep again. And he just falls short down at the 1. signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Commanders 24, Cowboys 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
He'll get this to Eckler. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Okay, ready? 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
A final shot before break. Daniels taking a shot for Samuel. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Off the play fake. Milton. That is caught by Lamb. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, it's Blue. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Alert! Alert! No, check.
Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. Ooh, the juke. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 56 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Handoff, Blue running right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Third quarter action here on Christmas Day. Hope everyone's having a blessed holiday season. 2nd and 10 right now.
60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Go, Reed. Go.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Commanders 24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
19 tight, big lion. Hurt. Right there.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards the pickup, 1st down Washington. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
18, pioneer. Let's go. Cougar 19, check, Bobcat, check, Bob, hurt. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
70 Lions. Check smash. Hey, smash Bronco.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6.
instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. He wants it all for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 9 Bronco lead. 70.
Off play action. Milton trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, break.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Operating from the gun. Daniels buying time to his left. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his arm.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
At the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Ready, set.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 16. Operating from the gun, Daniels. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now he's free at the 35. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Commanders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. So Washington now with an important two-point conversion attempt.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
Commanders 33. Cowboys 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
19. Here we go. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They start the drive with a give to Blue. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Ready. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. 19 Tiger. 70 Kimbo 2.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
19 Warriors. Let's go now.
To throw is Milton. Able to hit his target well. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Blue trying the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken a fourth-quarter lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore.
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure they thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
60 by 6. Go, check. Go, check.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Now Daniels. Looking for the play, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Gay is on for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score. Commanders 40. Cowboys 36.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Washington.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now they'll audible to something else.
Second and 10.
Lamb in motion left. Milton. Going up top. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, 65 yards. And the Cowboys have regained the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Commanders 40. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Ready? 18, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Daniels. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
A big play here. 3rd and 2.
Mustang 19. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
First and 10 at the 20.
Here's first down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Here's second down and 3.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Back to throw. And he's got it. And the Commanders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now there's the timeout signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is indeed good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
To kick off for Washington.
So the Cowboys going to get the first chance here to search for a winner as we're back underway to start this overtime.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
115 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3.
On to give, this is Blue. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They've had some success here in overtime of this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run. First level being the D-line and linebacker. Second level in the secondary, the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
Come on, come on. Craft all 8. Cowboy 8. Warrior 17. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Viking 18. Alert. Alert. Ready.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
This is 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go now.
They run with Blue. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. Patriots, 7 Pirates, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the timeout comes here. And the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And this has no chance. It's no good, well wide to the left. And that changes everything here in OT.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game and I'll get it done. But this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
So into overtime and all the way to the end of overtime, they have a chance to win it. Couldn't convert on the field goal, and we end in the very rare tie.
Don't see it very often. We did discuss it as we began overtime that because it's a regular season game, we're going to play that last quarter. And if no one scores or however, if it finishes in a tie, that's it. But boy, how bad do you feel for him? The opportunity to win it with a field goal at the end, and it doesn't go through the pipes.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.